self-esteem, mostly because of how I grew up.
Okay.
My whole background is the reason why I clinged onto a relationship, onto a marriage that I thought it's good for me and for my kids. I have friends. And remember, with me, there was domestic violence also included. So all of those factors was...
I'm getting goosebumps.
It was the reason why I stayed. It wasn't because of he cheated. It was because of I lacked self-love. So cheating comes from the underlying issues within our own household.
Okay.
The issues that we are not talking about.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Like when it comes to family related issues.
Yeah.
That also comes from you don't want to go home. You find Connie there at the pub.
Yeah.
And Connie makes you laugh. And Connie makes you feel
She's
good.
called Connie, by the way. Okay.
She makes you laugh. She makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And at home, you have to face the music.
Why would you say that out loud?
But that woman that you are scared to go home to is the woman that you're supposed to go home to instead of talking to Connie. Go home to and make sure that she's okay. Cheating, it really stems from a lack of self-love.
Have you been cheated on before?
Yes, I've been cheated on.
Did you stay?
I stayed.
Okay, so why did you stay?
Lack of self-love. Hey! So for me, the reason why I stayed, I grew up, I didn't love myself.
Okay.
I was very insecure. I had low self-esteem, mostly because of how I grew up.
Okay.
My whole background is the reason why I clinged onto a relationship. And also, one of my reasons was I do not want to go back. I do not want my kids to go back where I'm from because of my home situation. So I wanted my kids to. So for me, it was more like, if anything has to happen to me tomorrow, my kids will have some sort of family. But that drained me because now what I did was I became private investigator number 1. Listen.
Darling, Linda, listen.
I was so insecure. I wouldn't feel good in anything that I dressed. I didn't have friends. And remember, with me, there was domestic violence also included. So all of those factors was...
I'm getting goosebumps.
It was the reason why I stayed. It wasn't because of he cheated. It was because of I lacked self-love. I didn't love myself enough. That's why I allowed it over and over. And I wasn't a person of social media at the time. This is about 10 years ago. I wasn't a social media person at the time. A person would tell me they're going for the weekend, they have a conference somewhere. And I was so naive and I would be like, okay, fine.
Conference.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I was very, very naive. I trusted, in actual fact, once I love someone, once I like someone, I trust with, I don't care what your background says about you, but I trust with every inch in me. You know, started when I find out that, okay, this person is the person that he is seeing.
Oh, you found a woman? Hey, investigator.
Women's.
Hey.
Women's.
What did you say?
A lot of women.
Yes.
Yes, it's now they call it women's, not women or we.
Listen, women's.
Okay.
So what I would do was, I would find the email address and email this chick, CC him, and ask, are you guys serious about your relationship? Because I want to remove myself from this.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So you how did you get a number?
Through social media. I started going on social media. They were working together, and
Shoot.
I started following them, these girls.
My friend, you were a bit
And-
psycho there.
Listen, let me tell you. You know what cheating will do to you? You become a person that you don't like.
It's about to go down.
You become a person that you don't like. You become, I actually like saying this, that my relationship almost drove me overboard. I booked myself into Vista Clinic for 21 days because I couldn't.
What is Vista Clinic?
It's a psychiatric clinic
Jesus is Lord.
for depression. And when I left there, I told myself, when I was there, I saw people that had serious issues, mental issues. And I was like, you know what? You don't belong here.
This is deep, eh?
Do you understand? So for me, I had to ask myself, because I questioned myself every day. I wouldn't sleep. I would cry. Because I felt like, how can somebody that say they love me
you. Yeah.
treat me in such a way? There were times where I would call and my phone calls wouldn't be answered. Every weekend it would be, we would meet at the robots, me on a Friday going home, him straight from work going partying. Let me tell you, when they say love will nisa you,
What's Nisa? Love when Nisa. What's that?
love nisa'd me.
What's Nisa?
Love showed me flames.
Oh, okay. Let's show you fire.
Love showed me flames.
I don't think love
the
is
person
wrong,
didn't love me.
Yes.
And I needed to accept the fact that this person doesn't love me.
At what point did you accept it?
You know what? At the point where where he would leave and come back the next day on a Saturday afternoon. He would leave Friday morning for work and come home on a Saturday afternoon. And I was like, you know what? I bought myself a huge mirror. And every morning,
Yes,
I looked myself in that
Put it
mirror.
on.
And I was like, girl,
Thank you for the word so sweet.
you deserve better.
More girl.
Before my last movie, I moved out probably 3 times. And within 1 month, I would go back for the reasons of, let me keep this family for my kids' sake. Cheating, it's a no-no. And also the disrespect that comes with cheating becomes a problem. So everything that you do, it becomes a problem in their eyes.
There's a saying in my language that says that, sorry to catch you, it says that odosa na kadapa. It means that when love is finished, the only thing that is left is adversity. So I get what you're saying. Well, even when you say something that's not supposed to trigger anything, it triggers anger because the person doesn't love you anymore.
Yeah, so that's why you find a woman ends up cheating back.
What did you just say, man?
Not because of they want to cheat back, but because they don't receive the love from their partner anymore.
Do you think that when a woman cheats, she's done? Or
when a woman cheats, she's done, bruh.
Hey! I died.
And you know what they say? An unhappy woman at home becomes very attractive to the world. Listen.
Really?
Exactly.
Listen. The problem is women don't realize that. Is that when they're not happy at home, they start getting all the attention from men who will appreciate them outside.
I actually thought it was the other way around. When a woman is happy at home, she glows and then she attracts more outside. I didn't see the other way
No,
around.
when a woman is happy at home, have you seen a woman that is happy at home? A woman that is happy at home don't look left, right. No. A woman that is happy at home, 4:30 is 4:30. I want to go home. Make sure that I cook for my partner. What I'm saying is, you as the man, or the woman in the situation who is married, you need to set the boundaries. You need to have clear communication with this person that you are not going to call me when I tell you I'm at home.
This is a cheating lesson.
You are
101.
not going to text me when I tell you I'm at home. Do not text somebody's man at certain times over weekends unless they say, I am available to talk to you.
Wait, continue.
You are the free bird, right? You are the bird that don't have curfew. You are the bird that can stay up till 1 a.m. in the morning and be on your phone talking, right? You agreed to this. But now the problem becomes when these women start wanting more. So what do? They overstep those boundaries. She creates so much and they are very tactical. Let me tell you, I got home from a funeral from my home.
Yeah, your hometown.
From a funeral to find hair all over the carpet in our bedroom. So if I want to make sure that your person that comes to your place, your partner comes here, and I was visiting you on special needs, I'm gonna make sure now I am over the point of I just want to be a side chick. I don't want to be a side chick anymore.
You're gonna move to the main.
I want to be a full main now. Do you understand? So now what do? I leave certain clues for another woman to find. And that's the thing about women. Women know women and what will make another woman angry.
What did you just say? Wait a minute.
When I said earlier on, I sent an email. One told me, you need to, if we at work don't know that he's married, you need to ask yourself, why is he keeping you a secret?
Damn. Ouch. But here's my thing, right? Now, in the position that you are, now you've dealt with all of that. You came out big. Now you're doing so well for yourself. Modeling, you're killing it. I've seen your pictures. You're doing so well for yourself. In the situation that you are in, you've learned your lessons and everything.
Yeah.
You advising another girl that's going through the same situation, or a young adult that just got married, going through the same situation that you're going through, what would you say to that girl?
For me, it's firstly, why did you get married in the first place?
Aibu, I want to get married. What's wrong with that?
No, because remember, the red flags are always there.
Oh, okay.
You know, and marriage doesn't change a person.
No, it doesn't.
It's like taking a rotten cake and putting cream on it and thinking that it's gonna taste nice.
It's gonna smell like
No,
McDonald's.
like it's like, you know. So for me, what I would ask the relevant questions. I would ask, are you as forget about the family, forget about the kids, forget about, do you want to give this person another chance? If you are willing to work on it, you need to forgive them for what they've done. You need to acknowledge for this. If they're going to change, then you need to acknowledge them for the change that they are willing to take. You need to see a therapist. It's going to be a job from that time that you found out, because from the time that you find out that they're cheating on you, that's when you start the healing process. That's when you start, you forget about him, because now you need to start with yourself, as in, how long is it going to take me to get over this? You understand? So when you start saying you are willing to make the relationship, if he says, listen, give me another chance, the choice is yours. You are the decision maker. But if you're going to agree to give them another chance, then you need to scratch. It's like we're starting on a clean slate. But does that ever happen? No.
Wow, this is crazy. My personal experience with cheating, that I tried to forgive the person and it didn't work out, because I realized that it took more.
Men don't get cheated on too?
Oh, I got cheated on. What are you talking about? I'm human. What do you think I am? No, I got cheated on. And actually, the thing about me is that I've got this thing that I think my parents actually know about it. They always said I should be an evangelist or something like that. I got a gift. It's not like those kind of crazy gifts, but I've got a gift whereby I have a serious intuition.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a dream 6 months before the woman cheated, and the person the woman cheated with, how everything was shown to me in my dream. There was one that cheated the following week. Actually told her like this is what happened, and she was shocked. And her reason, at the time I was doing my masters. I was doing one of them, and I didn't have enough time because I was studying all the time. So for like a whole year I was busy studying, and then that was her reason for cheating. And I tried to forgive her. But it took a lot. Like sometimes when you're even chilling and you're being intimate and you think about, so this guy was doing this, I couldn't. Eventually I had to walk away. I couldn't. Eventually I had to walk away. So I don't know how women do it, whereby women are able to stay in a relationship whereby the guy cheated. Me for one, I can't. Because I've tried it and I realized it's something that I cannot. You are a very strong woman. I can tell you this. You're stronger than I even think now. I have so much respect for you. I'm seeing the things that you've gone through and still you're standing tall. Girl, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for, telling us some of the things about you and some of the things that you've been through in life. It's not easy, man. Guys, cheating destroys a lot of people. So let's try to be better. I always say let's try to be better, man. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. We can always work out to be better people. So it is what it is, man. You know what time it is. It's your boy Kim Melanin. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like, share, tell your friends about it. Tell your uncle, your ex-wife, your ex-husband. I don't know which one is that one. Or your uncle, whatever it is. Tell them to watch the channel. Tell them there's juicy stuff going on here, and they are more than welcome to drop in some comments, and we'll take it from there.